Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. JPEG. 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 I look like I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Hello and welcome to Weenie Boys Special, the only podcast dedicated to coming up with new kinds of hot dogs. I'm Nathan P. Woodard.
And I'm Andrew James Estes.
And my wife is leaving town for a week. And I'm going to make hot dogs. I got caught. On the last episode, I said, we can't tell her about it. But then she was like, put on some music. And she handed me her phone, and I saw that she had listened to the most recent episode of the podcast on Spotify. And then we went out to dinner, and the dang sushi restaurant had a little cutesy thing when the bill came. It said, what are you going to do for spring break? And I wrote in there, I'm going to invent new kinds of hot dogs. And then she was like, how much was the bill? And she looked, and then she went, hey, wait a minute. And I was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. She found out about my hot dog week. But it isn't going to stop me, because I had to remind
if you've committed the sin in your mind,
yeah,
does that mean that it's like doing it in the flesh?
That's right. It's just
flesh.
As bad as if I'd murdered the prophet's nephew or whatever. I've sinned in my heart. I've lusted after experimental hot dogs. I was going to say that I had to let the hen know who the rooster is, but if the hen hears this podcast, I'm in trouble. Oh, wait, this is a Patreon
This
episode.
is a paywall one.
Yeah, no, she's not paying to listen to me.
Some would say she's paid more than anyone to listen
She's
to you.
paid the ultimate price, some would say. People come up to her on the street and they thank her for her service. She just builds dams. She's not like a combat veteran. I did find out that I can use her engineering, her army engineering class to get a discount at Lowe's, though. And I'm totally going to start using that.
You can probably also get like free Grand Slams at Denny's.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to buy her some sort of funny uniform so that she can take me out to eat at Applebee's on Veterans Day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, folks, I've already pretty much explained how this works. This is a podcast that is, I guess this is going to be a precursor to an actual week of hot dogs that will be
These are the opening ceremonies.
That's right. We're lighting the torch for the hot dog week that is coming.
For the weenie roast.
That's
Can
right.
you imagine having a big weenie roast over that Olympic torch?
Woo, woo, wee.
That's how to do it.
I mean, so here's the deal. I am going to be home by myself for a week. Everybody else is traveling for spring break. I wasn't invited to anybody else's spring break. That seems a little hurtful. If some of you out there are thinking like, why didn't Nathan get to go? Well, because everybody else had their own plans. My wife is on a sister's trip to California with her sisters, and I'm not one of the sisters. And then all of my children are going on trips with their other families, the ones that I'm not married into. So,
and
just
you're going
gonna be
on a hot dog trip.
I'm going on a hot dog odyssey.
Possibly also a trip to the center of the mind.
That's right. I'm doing that. It's the fourth chakra in the exploding mind meme. I'm the one that's like a mandala with the universe coming out of the
like
head.
Like a hot dog that you put in the microwave.
Yeah, that's what my mind's gonna be like when we're done here. And you're all invited along. And if you want to see pictures of the hot dogs, I guess follow us on Instagram. I'll probably tweet them too. You can come see them on Twitter. Maybe I'll even get back on Facebook. I think if I put them on Instagram, they'll show up on Facebook. I think that's how it works.
Probably.
It's gross. But I guess this brings up the question about are we going to, we're planning out these hot dogs, but is the plan to make one every day, or should we just plan on making multiple hot dogs all at once?
I
We could make
say we brainstorm and then see where the ideas lead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We might be just picking a top 7, but also a hot dog. Like normally, maybe you're supposed to only eat one hot dog. I always eat at least 2.
Yeah.
Sometimes 3.
They're cheaper if you get them by 2, at least at the gas station. Mm-hmm. That's where hot dogs come from, as far as I know. They're born at the gas station. I think that the guy at the gas station lives in the back, and every night he cuts off his fingers and they turn into the hot dogs.
And then like his fingers grow back, and if he doesn't cut them off, it's very painful for him, and he's got fingers growing off of fingers. It looks like the eyes of a potato. He's got to do it.
Yeah. He wakes up in the morning and he's covered in hot dogs and he has to shave them off.
It's a painful sexually transmitted disease, is hot dog hands.
But his loss is our gain. Delicious hot dogs. Well, all right. So I have another tab open right now. Mm-hmm. And it's just looking at casings. Because I'm thinking that at least one of these hot dog ideas might require us actually making the sausage, as they say. But I don't know that much. There's hog casings, sheep casings, cellulose casings.
Are there any of these that specify that they have their own flavor?
I don't. Some of them are smoked, so I guess.
Okay.
Or maybe that's just for natural hog casings. Oh, they're different sizes. So we have like I guess we probably want the ones that are
probably regular size. I am interested.
Well, there's like 1-inch ones. I think that's too big, right? That's like a sausage. Maybe like the 3/4 inch.
What if they had like 4-inch ones, and you could just split open an entire baguette and turn it into a hot dog bun?
That's now you're talking about making like a Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage chub, right?
Well, even bigger.
Even bigger.
A chubber, yeah.
The mega chub?
That sounds about right.
I feel like I'd probably want to go with the cellulose casings.
That will help you stay regular, I believe.
Well, also, then it's not made from the intestines of an animal.
Yeah, well.
And
that's for inside pretty sure of the hot dog.
The ones that I like when I just buy the sausages are probably made from the intestines of an animal. But I don't have to think about it, right? Oh, here's something called the High Mountain Original Hot Dog Making Kit. I guess this is a thing to make your own hot dogs. It's a big box. No MSG, no nitrates. Most of the pictures of the sausage casings have them like kind of crunched up into a little tube, that you stick on the end of your meat grinder. But one company here had the temerity to display their sausage casing as if it were a very long discarded condom. And I'm proud of them.
I don't think we have any illusions about these all being ground up meat condoms. That's what they are.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get into we can come back to the idea of purchasing casings. But 32 feet. Looks like we're gonna be looking at about 32 feet of hot dog.
Okay.
As Russell Crowe would say, it's gonna be 30 odd foot
of grunts.
Of grunts.
Yeah.
The grunting being hot dogs. They're little pigs and they grunt.
Yeah. Australian slang for hot dog.
They call them grunts over there. I wonder what they really do call them, because they probably call them something. And it's probably wild. You know what? While this is not that we did we did Burger Week in June.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just going back and looking at Burger Week. It's not the same time of the year, but it is going to be the same week that the new season of Beavis and Butthead comes out. So I've got that going for me again. Just gotta be living like a dirtbag and enjoying a new season of Beavis and Butthead. So just going with I'm gonna run through what burgers I made for Burger Week before we get into the hot dogs. So day one of Burger Week was just your classic, what I would call like a Wendy's style double. I didn't have square hamburgers, but it was 2 all beef patties with American cheese, and then the white, red, green, ketchup, mayonnaise, pickles, mustard in a W, then lettuce, onion, tomato on a sesame seed bun, lightly toasted on the grill. That was day one of the Burger Week. Day two of the Burger Week, I made a smoked salmon and capers with a beef patty, and then I made a lemon dill cream cheese with an heirloom tomato, onion, and a fried egg on top. I also watched for the first night I watched. You came over and we watched the Beavis and Butthead movie. The second night I made that bagel burger with smoked salmon and a fried egg, and I watched Benedetta, the
Paul Verhoeven film.
Paul Verhoeven lesbian nun drama.
Mm-hmm. A classy film for a classy burger.
It was a good burger, and the film was a bit of a bummer. Day three this one got a little over the top. I made I made smashed avocado with cilantro, and then I sauteed onions and bell peppers, and then I layered hamburgers with melted Monterey cheddar cheese and like fried tortilla, like a tostada, and then I also made elotes, like the grilled
Mexican corn.
Yeah, street corn. Day 4 was the pizza burger. This one was intense. I actually made a bun out of pizza dough, and I cooked a single bun in the oven in a little pan, like a Pizza Hut pan pizza. So it was like a fried pizza dough bun with the Parmesan sprinkling on top like Pizza Hut breadsticks. And then it was a burger with basil and pepperonis melted into the cheese and a pizza sauce instead of ketchup. And I had a Caesar salad with that. Day 5, I recreated the Wendy's bacon mushroom melt. I made a creamy cheese sauce with sauteed mushrooms and then strips of bacon, and I actually got out the deep fryer and made some French fries as well. I did not have a Kaiser bun. I made a note of saying that I did not have a Kaiser roll. I used I bought a whole bag of the sesame buns, so I just used that.
You didn't pick all the sesame seeds off and replace them with poppy seeds?
I did not. Let me see. And then it looks like Twitter has deleted whatever the next burger is. It's not there anymore. Did I do a hate crime with the burger? Very strange. How did this happen? It's just gone.
Excuse me.
Oh. I found it. It's just Twitter is a broken piece of shit website now, so it didn't show up. The next one was the teriyaki burger with Havarti cheese, grilled pineapple, a slice of grilled Spam, red onion, and a lemon mayonnaise.
And I remember that one.
And you and I
had that one as well.
We watched Danger 5. Oh, yes. And then that was day 6. Day 7 was the Luther burger. That was a double bacon cheeseburger with glazed donuts instead of buns. And I made homemade blueberry ketchup to put on that. So it was a glazed donut bun, blueberry ketchup, which I will say blueberry ketchup is insanely good. Like imagine ketchup, but instead of tomato, blueberry.
Okay. All right. That's what I was going to ask. Is this a tomato ketchup that has added blueberries?
But no, this is
just like sugar, blueberries, and vinegar.
Yes, this is I made ketchup, but instead of using tomatoes, I used blueberries, and it was fucking incredible. I could not get enough of it. I was dipping fries in it. I saved the rest of it and used it for other stuff. And I would love to see some blueberry ketchup show up again in hot dog week. Or maybe a new experimental ketchup.
Okay.
And honestly, we could just do the Luther dog. Get a Long John style hot dog. Like a the long donut.
Mm-hmm.
Split it down the top.
Go to the donut shop, one of the ones where they put the filling in to order, and just say, give me one with no filling.
No filling.
I'll handle the filling.
A plain, at Nord's Bakery over in my neighborhood, famous donut shop. They got that hot dog called the French fry. You know what I'm talking about? Some people say it looks like a vagina. But get one of those, split it down the middle, put the hot dog in it. People are getting horny just thinking about it.
Is this the one that's sort of like it's just like a twist?
Yeah.
But it has the same sort of consistency as the pretzel donut. It's just not as big as your head.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't understand. I mean, it doesn't. Whenever anyone says that it looks like a vagina, I worry that maybe their vagina doesn't look right. I thought it looked
like an ankh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like a bow tie almost. So that is a possibility, is just do a hot dog with a donut bun. Just
okay.
But
or we completely liquefy all the contents that would have gone onto the dog and inject it into the eclair.
So it's just an eclair,
savory donut with hot dog.
It has a pate filling.
Hot dog pate filling, yes.
Oh, and then some kind of a ketchup and mustard glaze.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a ketchup glaze and then a mustard icing.
Yep.
Or vice versa. Mustard glaze, ketchup ice. That's very good. In my notes, I also wrote down, we talked about this on another episode. I don't remember which one. The idea of doing a biscuit. I think this was in a predictions podcast, predicting that KFC would offer this. A sausage on a biscuit bun with gravy on top of it. So you make a buttermilk biscuit bun, and then you put a hot dog in that, or not a hot dog, but like a breakfast sausage, and then you top it with white sawmill gravy. Just something
that
to
makes me
about.
think about Taco Bell's very disappointing breakfast when they first introduced the biscuit tacos, and it would just be eggs, bacon bits, and cheese, and they used gravy on nothing.
There's literally one of the most popular breakfast foods is a breakfast burrito. How come you just didn't try and do that? Disappointing. You got any things that you've been thinking about hot dog wise?
I do. Now, do you want a good idea or a bad idea?
Give me the bad idea.
Okay, this is called the bad dog.
Okay,
it's a hot dog made of actual dog.
Well, I don't.
But only bad ones that have misbehaved.
The naughty dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Rude dog.
Well, I mean, some people are a little.
These are like the serial killers of dogs. No one's gonna miss them.
These are the ones that bit somebody. This is what happens. And this could make us feel better, right? That if a dog bites a child and it has to get put down, it's not for nothing. We're going to eat that dog.
When you cook that dog meat, all of the rabies gets cooked out.
It's a celebration of life. Think of it that way. And what goes with this? I mean, theoretical dog made of dog.
Well, I think that we would probably assume that dog is burning in hell, so just a whole lot of hot sauce is going to go on there.
Oh, this could be
hopefully one with like Diablo or something in the name.
Yeah. This could be the one dog challenge.
But then also, when you're on death row, they give you a final meal. So we would probably put some of what the dog liked to eat best in its life on top as well. So just a regular hot dog on top of it, perhaps? I don't know. What's your dog's favorite thing to eat, to steal?
Probably whatever I am setting on the table and turning my back to for a moment would be his favorite thing. My dog that has now passed away loved to eat turds.
Oh, okay.
So we can put some turds in there.
My family dog growing up was a great lover of pickles and cantaloupe.
Yeah, maybe just in honor of bad dogs, this is served, dropped on the floor.
Yeah.
So the dogs rush in. As soon as they hear something hit the floor, they come running, thinking that it's going to be a feast for the scavenger. Maybe that's how it's described on the menu. The naughty dog, a feast for the scavenger. And it's whatever. It comes on a little, one of those little non-slip floor mats that they put in front of the workstations in the back of a restaurant.
Oh,
you know what
I thought you meant like that old people have in their showers.
Well, we could do that too. Whatever's cheapest. I mean, we're not going to spend a ton of money on this little mat for the thing. But this is the toughest part of this is going to be sourcing the dog meat for the dog. But I did have the idea to do a poutine dog. Okay. I don't rightly know what this looks like because poutine is a vegetarian dish. It's French fries with cheese and gravy.
Well, that gravy is a meat gravy, is it not?
I guess, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how to translate that into a hot dog form. And I guess that it would probably be...
I think we need a bread boat.
A bread boat.
Yeah, they always like to sell you things in a bread bowl, but I need a bread boat for this one. a bowl would be too deep for the dog.
What about, do you think this is pretty bold, pretty ostentatious? Do you think we could make like a pomme dauphine bun?
Pomme dauphine? Like
the
apple of what does that mean?
I mean, I guess it means apples of the prince, but it's a French.
Okay.
It's like a French hors d'oeuvre. It's little balls of mashed potatoes that are fried. They're like fried mashed potato balls.
Okay.
But we could make a...
Well, I don't see why. How big can a corn dog be and still hold?
Yeah. Oh, you're right. That's how it has to be done. It's corn dog style, but mashed potatoes around a hot dog. My God. This is actually kind of a good one. You make a...
We needed one after that last one.
A corn dog, but it's pomme dauphine. So you dip the dog in mashed potato and then into the deep fryer. And then we split it down the middle like a hot dog bun, and then we fill it with cheese curds and then hot brown gravy. We serve it like a hot brown. Lord Almighty, this has to be one of the hot dogs. This one is already so good. The poutine dog. And this has to be an all beef hot dog, I feel like. We can just use your classic Nathan's or Hebrew National. Just a beef hot dog. And maybe we could even make gravy from an all beef hot dog. Cook it down and then make the gravy hot dog gravy. I don't know if anybody's making hot dog gravy. This could be another invention. The poutine dog.
If we're going to go about making hot dog gravy, perhaps we can also make hot dog chili to make a hot dog chili dog. Hot dog chili hot dog.
I was thinking about a chili dog, but I think we ought to make a chili dog, but there needs to be something about the chili dog that makes it unique. Not your normal standard fare chili dog that you'd see Sonic the Hedgehog noshing on. Maybe we make a black bean dog, it's a vegetarian dog made from beans.
We put the beans back in the chili dog.
The dog is made of the beans, and then we give it like a meat sauce on top.
Mm-hmm. The other thing is they're usually chili cheese dogs, but the cheese is usually not an inventive cheese choice. Can you think of any other cheeses rather than just cheddar? Seems to be the standard.
Ooh, what if we did? Yeah. We could do... I mean, we talked about making a dog that has cheese in it. What if we made an all-contained chili dog? A dog that, of its very essence, was chili and cheese. Okay. Like we bought casing and then we ground up chili.
We make the chili meat sauce, but we make it a little bit thicker, a little less saucy.
Yeah. So we're going to use tomato paste sparingly to add that flavor of tomato, but we're essentially going to be grinding up beans and meat and our own signature blend of spices.
It around a stick of string cheese,
and then grinding cheese into it, and then extruding it through a meat grinder into a casing, making the first no mess chili dog. This is a dog of chili.
Okay. I've got another idea that could be your blueberry ketchup dog. A lot of times when they make a sausage, they will say like, "Oh, we put some apples in it."
Oh yeah.
I say we go crazy with it and have a fruit salad dog.
Now this is
how many different fruits can complement, your basic pork or beef hot dog if put through the grinder and thrown into the casing.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. Is like a fruit salad hot dog.
I feel like most of the stone fruits are going to help out. Like apple is good, but I think that peach or cherry, plum even could be good in a hot dog.
We did the teriyaki pineapple hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad direction to go for a hot dog either. I mean, pork, you get like a pork hot dog and you can really fruit that thing up. But we could also be thinking kind of, I mean, to borrow the parlance, outside the bun on this. Maybe this isn't even a meat-based hot dog. This could be a banana on a bun. There's no rules. We could do anything we want.
Well, the thing is, while that is true, I like hot dogs.
Yes, true. I do want to eat a hot dog.
I don't. Every single one of these ideas, I'm essentially going to want there to be a hot dog.
Yeah, true.
To bite into the fruit salad dog and realize that there's really no meat in it and it's all fruit, I would feel tricked and angry.
Yeah, filled with a righteous anger.
Yeah,
at the lack of meat.
I don't know if there is a fruit out there that is fleshy and savory enough to act as a dog substitute.
Probably jackfruit, right? That's the one that. I mean, we could try it. We could make a jackfruit fruit salad dog.
This might be one where we have that one, take one bite and throw it away, and then just eat another one of the poutine corn dogs.
Go hungry for a day. I also just because obviously a pizza dog comes to mind. I know I did a pizza burger, but pizza is a classic for a reason. It's always good.
Well, I've had a pizza burger before. Yes. I sort of associate, if I'm going to associate an Italian food with a burger, it's going to be pizza. But if I'm going to associate an Italian food with a hot dog, it's really low rent, shitty spaghetti.
Oh, I don't know if anyone's ever done.
SpaghettiOs has the little cut up hot dog spaghetti. And I'm wondering if it would be possible to make a classy version of that.
Of a hot dogs with cut up, with spaghetti
like
with cut up hot dogs in it?
Michelin-starred SpaghettiO.
You've seen the hot dogs with spaghetti where you skewer the hot dog with spaghetti before it's cooked and then boil it. So it has cooked spaghetti running through the hot dogs, kind of like a little octopus.
I have seen that, and I'm now realizing that what I have asked for is something that sort of grosses me out. I'm not into it. I have seen it, and I'm like, no, it looks like the hot dog has worms.
What if we did, we took a hot dog and we inserted dry spaghetti through the hot dog in a spiral pattern, kind of a Fibonacci sequence of spaghetti, and then boiled it in a pot. and then we took it out and we like turned the hot dog so that the spaghetti wrapped neatly around the hot dog. And then we placed that on a bun and then topped it with a traditional marinara gravy. It could be,
could be good.
a little bit of Parmesan. The spaghetti
I don't know.
dog.
Maybe we do the pizza one and then we make the pasta one a different pasta dish, because I just thought of hot dog scampi, and that seems like it could be good.
Hot dog scampi. So there's no bun involved. We're taking the hot dog off the reservation, so to speak. This one is going to be, we're making a scampi.
Unless we really have the bread boat thing down, then we could put the whole scampi concoction in the bread boat.
At that point, it feels more like we're doing a hot dog pasta than a pasta hot dog.
That's true.
But I do, scampi, this is something, this is really something. I mean, honestly, we were just talking about is drowning a hot dog in melted garlic butter. This is exactly the reason why Laura gets concerned for my health when she goes away on a trip. That's not what I had in mind. And I don't like unhealthy shit. I don't know that
it's that much worse than the poutine corn dog.
I guess the poutine dog is, we're talking about deep frying a mashed potato dog.
We're also, we're not having any slow songs, all bangers. It's all the grand finale for 7 days. What do you think about the fruit salad dog? Is just going to be penance.
Yeah.
It'll have to be done.
It'll have little mini marshmallows.
Oh yeah, it's like a Bananas Foster thing. Can we set it on fire and get like a?
We gotta have we gotta have a dessert dog. I'm picturing that since I'm the only one at home for a week, I'm gonna throw a big party and we'll have people over, and then I'll just be serving these perversions in courses. Like I'm Ralph Fiennes from The Menu.
Somebody's gonna get murdered at this.
I'm gonna murder everyone at the end of the night. What about a taco dog?
Okay.
Now this is.
I think that's an easy idea, but it's going to be delicious. Are you going to do a chorizo?
I haven't thought about it, but the idea of a taco dog, right?
I like the idea of a chorizo dog just because it's such greasy meat. There aren't that many hot dogs that you bite into and then it's like the sauce leaks out of
them. Oh no. Yeah, it's a nightmare as soon as you bite into it. I feel like you could just put some chorizo on top of a regular hot dog here, like almost like a chili dog. But the thing that I'm more interested in is like playing with the texture of having like a taco shell instead of a bun.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we get a dog, we get some chorizo in the mix, maybe like like a Mexican blend of cheeses, some
pico de gallo.
Cotija. Put that on there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, yeah.
Some fresh jalapenos, not pickled, but fresh chopped.
Yeah. I like it. Refried beans.
Sure.
Oh, that's it. We take the dog, we wrap it in a corn tortilla, put a toothpick in it, then we fry it so that the corn tortilla becomes almost like a
taquito.
Like a taquito, but with a hot dog inside. And then...
But why is this not in the freezer section of my local grocery store right now?
Hot dogito. This is great. I'm putting taquito dog. That's got to be one of them. And honestly, I think we could even do like I don't know. This might make a big mess, but who cares? I got the whole house to myself for a week. We make the dogs ahead of time. We put the refried beans and all the, we mince up a jalapeno and some cheese. We put all of that on the tortilla. Then we wrap the dog up and we freeze it like that. And then we drop them in the fryer so that it's all one thing. Hot dog, taquito with all the fixings and fillings. And then maybe we make some dipping sauces. We make like a tomatilla and like a guacamole and like a sour cream based one.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh wee. This one's another banger. Taquito dog.
Chili cremosa, maybe?
Yes. Shit. Ooh.
How many good ones do we have? We might need to do a couple of bad ones.
Okay, so we have spaghetti dog, taquito dog, poutine dog, breakfast, the biscuit and gravy dog, pizza dog. Did we?
We started talking about pizza dog. I convinced you to turn it into spaghetti dog, and then I changed my mind again and decided I wanted scampi dog.
Scampi dog. Okay, so we'll go ahead and say scampi dog instead of spaghetti dog. I guess the biscuit dog is the breakfast dog.
Mm-hmm.
The no mess chili dog and the fruit salad dog. So we got 6 dogs here.
Okay.
We need another bad one.
Dog.
Bad breath dog.
Yeah, it's a hot dog that you wrap completely in slices of salami. You put whole uncooked onions on it, but also crumbled up Funyuns.
I was going to say Funyuns have to be part of the bad breath dog.
And then this is just my ploy to finally try Limburger cheese. It is such a staple of jokes from old cartoons that it seems a little ridiculous at this point that I haven't ever bought it for myself, but I have not.
Okay. So this is a salami
raw onion, Funyun, and Limburger cheese dog.
I love it. And is there some kind of a stinky bun we can put?
Yeah.
I seem to remember the Arch Deluxe bun smelled bad. If we could get our hands on some old Arch Deluxe buns. What was the deal with the Arch Deluxe? Was that like a potato roll?
That sounds right. And they do still make potato bread and
potato flour sesame seed bun. Yeah. I remember thinking that it kind of smelled like a dick when I was a kid.
Well, I don't spend a lot of time sniffing loaves at the grocery store, so.
But I think
I don't really know which ones.
Like a potato bun, hot dog bun. I think that's a thing. Honestly, I kind of. Let's see. We got the fruit salad dog. I feel like maybe that one we should make like an angel food bun for.
Oh, I mean, we could do the Weird Al and UHF thing where he cuts the Twinkie, but get the one that's angel food cake and raspberry jam instead.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I guess we need to go through Bad Breath Dog. If we can get our hands on some potato rolls, No Mess Chili Dog. We gotta make a cornbread bun for the No Mess Chili Dog. This is the dog that is all the ingredients of chili inside of the casing. Biscuit dog, that's a biscuit. Poutine dog, it's gonna be a corn dog, right? And then cut open and served like a hot brown. Taquito dog. Are we gonna put that in a bun or just eat it like a?
I almost feel like that's just a here's a couple of these things, and here's some dipping sauces.
Yeah, it's a handheld dipper. Scampy Dog.
Scampy Dog might be flying a little close to the sun.
I feel like
I will be okay if you end up substituting something a little bit less frilly.
What if we did Scampy Dog? What if we made it have a garlic bread bun?
Mm-hmm.
So we could make like a little Texas toast bun. And then fruit salad.
That's one thing
dog.
we haven't done. We haven't done the barbecue dog.
This is gonna be my.
You just got a hot link with pulled pork on top of it.
Yeah. My wife does not leave for another day for California, and I have to go to the grocery store tomorrow, and I'm gonna come back with all of this shit.
They all require different buns. That's not good.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, is that I think, with the exception of, yeah, no, there's so many moving parts. Oh, well, it's fine. At least she's going to know that I'm not just sitting around the house, like, playing video games all week. I have a
You're
project.
doing something worse.
I'm doing something. I'm being sociable. I'm going to be hanging out with my friend and making bad hot dogs. All right, so we got bad breath dog, no mess chili dog, biscuit dog, poutine dog, taquito dog, scampi dog. Are we gonna put shrimp on the scampi dog? I feel like we oughta.
I think we're gonna put shrimp in the scampi dog.
Oh, we wanna make the dog out of shrimp for the scampi dog. I mean, we're gonna have to buy like 30 feet of casing. We might as well make the dogs. And then a fruit salad dog. That one's gonna be, I guess that'll have to be like a dessert for a different dog. Or again, just like devote one entire day to making all of these dogs and then having a party where we serve the dogs. And then murder everyone when we're done. Dear God. Is there any other ideas that, I did have some kind, I did write down smoked salmon bagel dog.
Mm-hmm.
That was an idea that we didn't investigate. A pretzel bun dog. Also, I didn't write that down, but anything with pretzel is good. I feel like pretzel pig in a blanket.
I thought about a hot dog fried rice dog.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any we didn't get any Asian.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that we could maybe incorporate that into the fruit salad dog. Or we could maybe yeah, no, not really. We could put kimchi on the bad breath dog.
Oh, there you go.
Just some pickled spicy
we'll
cabbage.
We'll put some lychee in the fruit salad dog.
All right. Well, this is a pretty impressive little lineup we got here. Which one of these are you the most excited to actually see come to life?
There are ones on there that I'm excited about in a way where, wow, that's possible, but maybe not as excited to eat. I think that I think that the poutine corn dog is the one that if I could have it right in front of me right now to eat right now, that's the one I would pick.
That one does. I think the taquito dog and the poutine dog are both very exciting.
Taquito dog is the most practical one. That's the one that I'm very surprised is not a thing, and it should be.
It's gonna be it's going to be really something to bring the taquito dog to life.
I hate to bring them up, but what do you think about doing big ones with whole hot dogs and then also small ones using shorty sausages?
The shorty sausages are so, I mean, hot dogs, I think by their very nature are unhealthy, but Duke's smoked shorty sausages are in a league of their own as far as like
I'm just thinking they have the very small tortillas, like your tapas kind of tortillas, which fit perfectly wrapped around those.
The little that is the thing that I'm thinking is like I want a corn tortilla, but the ones that they sell at the grocery can be a bit brittle, like the soft corn tortilla. I'm a little worried about how they'll fare being wrapped around a hot dog. But I guess what we need to do is like use like a parchment paper or something. Maybe we get some corn husks and do it like a, what's the thing that tamales, wrap them up. There's something outside of the tortilla when we roll them up to make sure that they don't break. Because I don't think that it'd not be nearly as good if we used like a flour tortilla. Then we're getting into the hot dog chimichanga territory. Not that there's anything wrong with a hot dog chimichanga. That's honestly, that sounds good too.
And when I inevitably do see these in the freezer section of my grocery store, I expect they probably will be flour tortillas, and I'll love them just the same.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about the idea of freezing the hot dogs or like taking a straw, pushing it through the hot dog, then freezing it, and then filling that tunnel in the center of the hot dog with like a tapatio or some other hot sauce, a Cholula.
Couldn't you put the Cholula in the straw to begin with and freeze it solid?
Freeze a straw full of Cholula, and
then stick it in there.
Into the planet core.
Let it melt a little bit so that the Cholula slides out when you remove the straw.
Slide the straw out. You have a hot sauce center.
We might have to core the hot dog first.
Yeah, core the hot dog and then give it a frozen center of... I mean, honestly, what would probably work best is core the hot dog almost completely, then leave a little... The end is still sealed up on one end. Fill it with the Cholula, then take more of the hot dog core from the straw and plug it up on the other end so that it stays in there. So it doesn't just come squirting out when you deep fry the hot dog with the tortilla wrapped around it.
So you're saying use part of the cored hot dog as not a core, but a cork.
It's a hot dog bunghole. We're got a little wooden mallet and we're knocking it back into the hot dog. This is also, I'm just realizing that we didn't do any like Kentucky dog. I mean, I guess the biscuit and gravy dog is kind of a Kentucky. And we also are kind of making the poutine dog into a hot brown. But
I mean, we could just do a hot brown, but I'd rather have the poutine one.
Hot dog brown. Yeah, the poutine dog, that's going to be, people are going to be talking about that for generations. This will be the thing.
The barbecue one, I could get some barbecue mutton to pull the mutton on top of the dog.
Wait, which one? The barbecue dog?
I brought it up towards the end. It didn't make the official list. Oh. I said it was one of the things I was like, we didn't do this.
Oh, yeah. We could put barbecue mutton on the bad breath hot dog. It does, yeah. It does seem like a crime against humanity already. Just Funyuns and salami. Maybe just some crushed up Oreos too to make your teeth look shitty. That when I worked at a ice cream place when I was younger, I did make up a sundae called the Dirty Teeth, and it just had roasted coffee beans and Oreos on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody looked disgusting after eating it. Well, folks, this has been the Weenie Boy special. If you would like to see photographs of these hot dogs, follow us on social media at WDHAPY. And if you would like to try these hot dogs, just slide into our DMs and say, hey, can I come over and have a hot dog with you? And I'll probably say yes, unless you're a creep. And if you're not a creep and I don't respond to you, it's because I am shy. And I'm just saying that to hedge my bets so that no creeps feel bad. Thanks for listening. I'm Nathan P. Woodard.
I'm Andrew James Estes.
Good night.